Yo, wagwan, Tish your boy, Jidon, Legendary. And today, my good peoples, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. I got 1,000,000 seeds, okay, and I need to use them. I just got Govera from level 70 to 80, only by herbalism and mining. It's a lot faster than you think, and you can make a crap ton of gold at the end. So, with that being said, I knew using all these seeds up was going to take quite a bit of time. So I may as well record, show the entirety of the haul, and see everything that we get, okay? With that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, share with your people, join Legendary Clan, support you, and become Legendary. I upload all things Warcraft. Right here we have, like I said, Raimundo and Govera. They are my both top herbalist and miner. Raimundo is practically maxed out. Govera is near maxed out. With that being said, okay, it's time to get to work, my good peoples. Come on, y'all, let's go to work. All right, we got double the character here, so we get double the rewards. That right there should be the obvious part. Okay. Double characters means double rewards. Double rewards means more money. That's what it's all about. Okay, as you can see, they both got the speed. It's gold immediately for Raimundo. That's how nice she is. You know, I'm like, you know, we're gonna be here for a minute, so let's get people in on the haul here. Alright, let's get people in on the haul so they can see what's going down. Did I not get that? How did I not get that? Let's get people going on the haul here. Let y'all see. You gotta stash up your stuff. If you stash up your stuff, the better your money's. Okay? You stash, more cash. That's how I say it. Get that dang ugly looking thing out my way. Oh, actually, let me loot him real quick, because sometimes they be dropping leathers and stuff. Gotta get all the leather. Whatever loot you can get your hands on. So at the end of every month, like I said, I want to start doing some big money sale days like I do on Black Desert. Not only does it help people and give people an idea of what they could do to make a crap ton of gold, you know what I mean? It's just all around generally helpful, you know? Show y'all like, yo, what he doing to get all this money? How do I make the money? You know what I'm saying? See that? That's why you want to loot them. Massive worm flank. Doesn't sell for a whole ton, but it sells, and that's what's important. Okay, doesn't matter if it's 1 copper. You know, a sell is a sell, unless it's items. I ain't gonna lie, I am sick and tired of selling items that are not herbs, mines, you know, stuff that people actually need. Transmogs, they take forever to sell. I'm not patient enough, I'm gonna be honest. Your boy is not patient enough, not even remotely. Okay, I get to waiting on some crap. It's been a month of trying to sell everything I got. Heavy duty resources that sell for a ton. It's taking its sweet time, and I'm sick of it. Okay. Now, if you're kind of also wondering something, why in the world is it good to use 2 characters? Because you get double the resources. And another reason is I kind of made a mistake by making Raimundo my best herb and miner, because she's on a different server, so I can't immediately put the stacks in. There's nothing more annoying than you know, trying to put some stacks in and they keep saying, oh, this character's on a different server. You're not allowed to do that. You gotta manually put the stacks together, which is extremely slow, very slow process. I hate it. I'm like, okay, let me do this smarter way, and let's have one of my actual characters who own the guild, that is Govera. That way I can just trade everything to her. It makes things 1,000,000 times easier. Okay? Makes things a whole lot dang easier when you can just move the item to the character who might need it. You know what I'm saying? Versus, what the fuck? Dang worms. Versus, you know, using some... Hold up. So you just gonna watch this many minutes of the video, and you ain't even gonna hit the subscribe button? That's crazy to me. Subscribe right now, man. Let's get back into the video. Side character or something who cannot immediately put stuff away. Give me loot. You know what I mean? That way, things are a whole lot faster. I don't have to... I mean, it's like manual. Like, you have to, like, put the item in the bank, then move it into the stacks. You don't just get to put the stacks together anymore for some reason. I'm pretty sure you were able to do that a patch or two ago, where if there was an item, if there was a stack of items, you could immediately put them together. For some reason, that is no longer an option. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that was an option before, and for some reason, it is not anymore. And it is pretty dang infuriating having to put crap in there manually, so I'm like, okay, what I should have did in the first place, realistically, was use a character who is on the server of the guild. Oh, sweet, she got some knowledge, so that's just gonna move her further up again. Further up even more. That character got my highest knowledge. So that's where I messed up, but at the same time, because when I was doing it, my main account was not open. That is where I made the mistake of overdoing things on Raimundo, in which I ended up using the WoW token wrong any dang ways. I thought you could put the money into your account and then you could pay the subscription with that. You cannot. That's where I made a mistake. Take a wild guess and say that this person's going to be in the video for a hot minute. I think they see that I'm on a haul here. Yeah, they just they fall every spot. They already there waiting. I feel it. You know what I mean? If somebody making money, get that money with them too. Now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for certain other characters. What I did not know though, there is a treasure hunter community, and it makes you decent gold because I was messing around doing some of the treasure hunting. I did not realize that those little gravel joints you see on the ground, it's like a pile of rocks and you're able to interact with them. I didn't realize it gives you random assortment of items. So I kind of was just ignoring them. I did not realize that they actually did some great. Let me loot, man. Bugs everywhere. Oh, fuck, man. I got places to be, baby. Oh no, there's people spilling in. I wanted to do this late night, but at the same time I didn't. I figured a lot of people would start popping up. Ooh. Well, as long as they're not taking the what's names real quick. I just need these what's names. Got so dang much stuff. Gonna be here for a minute. Money's gonna be nice. These little seeds are nice. Okay. Especially these specialties. Right now, we're just using the regular ones. We're just getting the regular ones out the way. I was going to continue to stack them up, but I wasn't quite ready to level up another character yet, because the problem I have is DPS characters are not as easy breezy to level up by the herbalism and mining method, because you can be knocked off of your dang mount. If that happens, you're stuck having to fight some crap instead of getting your move on. I feel like I should be having Raimundo up on the side here so you guys can see what she's getting as well. I guess you can kind of see it down here in the chat box. Hopefully there's not too much background noise. The window is open. It's a little hot up in this piece. I'm trying to get some cool air. It ain't working that much. Mainly just let my computer breathe. I'm fine. I've been drinking water this whole time. You know, you gotta let the computer breathe in these desert heats, boy. These desert heats. You feel what I'm saying? The desert heat will fucking tear your machine up. Gotta keep the air regulated, you know. But yeah, I didn't know there was some good treasure hunting that you could do. Boy, oh boy, it's pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie. I'm seeing resources I didn't even know existed because of the treasure hunting. There's a lot of other random little knickknacks you get and stuff like that. Now, one thing I wanted to do was double character herbalism and mining. Man, that is harder to do than I realized. I'm not gonna lie. Nice, we got a slight refund there. That is harder to pull off than I thought. I see people doing it so much, and I did not realize you have to do it. Well, number one, I had to make a macro. The macro works just fine. It allows me to dismount Raimundo. Pause? It allows me to boot Raimundo off the mount and quickly herb. But boy, oh boy, when NPCs start attacking, you gotta fight because you can't just hop back on the mount. Now, the good thing is, because she's a night elf, shadow meld is possible. But Man, it is a task and a half. It is a task and a half. Why does she have mail? Did it fail to give me a herb at some point? Postmaster? Must have failed to give me a herb at some point. Pick that up afterwards. And we'll combine their items and see how much we get total. Could be a decent amount. Matter of fact, they're getting knowledge too. Use those real quick. But yeah, no, the treasure hunting is a thing. It's possible. And it is decently efficient. More efficient than I ever would have realized. You know, it's not going to, of course, beat mining or herbalism outright. But it is not bad either. My loot. Notice auto loot kind of sucks at the moment. Wait, hold on. There's a specialty herb around here, my peoples. Okay, so now what I would do, let me back up real quick. Okay. I thought I backed up far enough. Right, so I got the macro. Boom, it dismounts her quickly. And then we back on the mount. Right? But now you have to do that for about an hour straight. Combining the two characters together for like an hour. It is, it's not an easy task, okay? It is not an easy task. Oh, a harped wing. I'll choose one right here. Okay, it is a task and a half. But I've been wanting to do it any dang ways because it actually saves a bit of time. If they're both extremely efficient, and it could easily work. I see people doing it all the time. It's just you really gotta get a technique. That's for dang sure. You gotta get a technique going. See, this works fine because of course we have seeds. So this is regulated to, or regulated to whatever it is I have on her currently, versus actually actively flying around and collecting stuff. That's what makes it a fair bit harder. That's what makes it a fair bit harder. You actually gotta like go out of your way for the crap. If you miss something or crap start disappearing, which happens a lot. God dog, there's so many people here now. This gonna make this so much longer. This is what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Happened. Holy crap! I might have to finish this video another time, dude. How many dang people done pulled up? Or is it just that one guy using his stuff? If it's just one person, that's fine. If it's like 5, 6 different people, man, it makes this process a whole lot longer. They just flood in. I can't even see. Oh, it's turning purple. Gotta turn purple, man. I love it when it's just regular, looking sunlight. About to use that? Oh. Maybe. Oh, this for waiting on me. Oh no, you heard the bird? He said, "Oh." It is extra resource. I'm trying to get these. I'm trying to dispose of these seeds. Once dispose of the seeds, I'm gonna definitely be making a treasure hunter character. I want characters who are specific toward things, so that way whenever I am like doing stuff, all my characters will have a specific thing. There is no confusion between any of my characters. You know, whatever it does, just does. All of my characters will have specific jobs and whatnot. So whenever I feel like doing mining and herbalism, I can do that. If I feel like fishing, I'll be able to do that. Although a fishing character will more than likely just be Guevara. You don't really need multiple fishing characters. Fishing takes a long time to level up, so I would rather not have too many characters on fishing. I'll just keep the one. So I got a character who's going to be the junker, okay? Treasure hunter. And I got a character who's going to be mining and herbalism. That's both Guevara and Raimundo. Then for leatherworking and skinning, you got to have leatherworking and skinning because that's another important one. Gathering joints are important. You got to have multiples, because everything sells real well. But the main one is always going to be mining and herbalism, because that's 2 in 1 and you can gather the most. Fishing and skinning and stuff like that is maybe like for whenever you just might be bored and you're gonna like run one character for a bit just to goof around with, nothing serious. Then it's good to have you know, multiple characters for that. But that's also why I'm using Govera, because then I still won't have to switch between very many characters for that. It'll still just be that one character. We'll go ahead and grab that real quick. Yeah, got a fucking gold joint and everything. If you get used to it though, it can be pretty decently fast. You just gotta get used to it. It's a great macro. Gotta be real quick with it. I thought that that looked like it said something else. We not even using our seeds, we using other people's seeds now, but I guess it is more, so nothing too bad about that. More herbs mean more money. Can't complain about more money. Might be here a little longer, but that's fine. But it's more money. It's good nonetheless. Still got 50, 60 something left to go. They keep getting knowledge, baby. The knowledge keep on dropping. Knowledge keep on going. These fools gonna be fucking maxed out. So I was doing some tests. Raimundo is maxed out for the good reasons. Govera is near maxed out for bad reasons. I was doing some testing, okay? And in that testing, I wanted to see how good was it to go for like mulch and stuff like that. Not very good. Not very good. Definitely should go the other route first, then to mulch and stuff like that. Because when I didn't go with mulch, she definitely makes less. She still makes a good amount, but for sure less. She doesn't herb nearly as fast. Get out the way, brother. You know what I'm saying? Not nearly as fast. So, that's the downside. Ah, see, it's all empty now. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Got something good down here. That blood in the water? What is that? Glimmer pool? Oh, okay, I'm not worried. Glimmer pool. Oops. Glimmer pool is alright. That's good for leveling your fishing. You trying to make money? You need that blood is up in the water. You gotta make sure blood is in the water. If it ain't up in the water, then it ain't worth. Or if it's a slum shark pool, those are real good. Those are real good. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the, oh, I still got it somehow. Did not mean to do that. Accidentally hopped off the mount and herb at the same time, even though that was possible. You back up off me. God dog it. Holy crap, that crap does some ridiculous damage, boy. See, these are those days where I wish multi-boxing was a thing, because I would have them both fight at the same time. If only. If only. See the timing on that? You saw the timing on that crap, man? Got that joint while I was flying off. It is midday. Still the weekend, too, so definitely can't expect people not to be on and doing things. We're getting a whole lot of extra, though, so. Like I said, I can't be mad at extra gold. You know what I'm saying? No one's ever been mad at getting more money. Except for that person earlier. I did an Alterac Valley earlier. And somebody got mad because I said I enjoyed epic BGs. His fool said, how do you enjoy epic BGs? You're a warrior, you can barely get around. Like, says who? You might not be able to get around very well. I get around quite well. Okay? He was like, okay, stay delusional. I'm like, delusional about what? You might suck at something, don't mean just because you suck at something everybody else do. You suck, not me. I've been on this warrior for years, okay? This little half-naked Night Elf warrior here, she old as fuck. This is my second oldest character. I've been playing her for ages. I don't die on any of my characters, you feel what I'm saying? I know maps well. He was all upset and crap. This fool said stay Delulu though. I'm like, huh? You think this is Twitter? Who the fuck says stay Delulu? Twitter fiend? Twitter fiend, get off that Twitter. Twitter is a hilarious place though. If you ever purposely wanted to give yourself depression, you know, pull up on Twitter. You'll have it quick. Anything you say, anything you do, if you breathe differently from anybody. I guess that depends though on how much you, oh what the fuck? How much you actually give a crap. I've never had people say anything stupid on my Twitter. Then again, all I ever do for Twitter is advertise my videos. That's all I do for Twitter. Advertising videos, baby. Because there's literally zero reason to be on there. Any other reason? What the fuck did I just say? There is no other reason to be on Twitter. You know what I mean? Is it all like that? I'm sure it's not. Or a healthy amount of it is. Plus, I just never cared for social media like that. You know, being social on social media isn't exactly something I really give a crap about. Or to be social, when I do feel like being social in the real world, you know. Because social media isn't, it's just filled with too many scum buckets. It's just filled with too many goofs, too many losers who don't want to see you happy. And if you're even slightly showing any form of happiness, people get at you. Okay? They will get at you. You happy? Is your life going the way you want it to? She just got a seed. Nice. Yeah, I'm supposed to be putting all my dang joints down. Somebody else using their joints up, so we getting a whole lot of extras. I'm getting golds and crap. The seeds don't give you the most in the world, but they do give you a bit, and that is what is quite helpful with these. You're not gonna go fucking, you're not gonna get rich off these seeds, but it is a lot of extra, that's for sure. You know what I mean? Your character ain't gonna be the next Warcraft millionaire off the seeds alone. But it is good extra money. Only one just spawned right here. There's a whole lot of extra money. I got my Junker character. That's whenever I don't feel like doing any hard herbalism farming. I just kind of want to goof around, which I probably definitely will record a video on that because it is surprisingly lucrative. You will be surprised at how much decent cash you can get your hands on with trash digging. You'll be quite surprised. You'll be amazed at the decent amount of cash you can make. And she just got 2 seeds. Nice. You got 2 of them joints. You can actually make a fair amount. Okay. Like I said, you won't be the next richest person in all of Warcraft off of it. But whenever you don't feel like doing any hard farming, herbalism, mining, whatever dungeons you might run, anything, you know, actually a bit more on the tougher side, it's pretty decent, and it's decently fun too. You get to fight crap and stuff. There's one right behind me. I got so dang many of these. We ain't gonna be done no time soon, baby. This is why I wanted to record it. Like, I'm gonna be at this for a minute. I may as well make a video on it. It's a good hustle, that's for sure. It's a good hustle. Oh, let me use up. I need. Oh, I'm just spawning right here. I need to use up some of this knowledge. I always use up the knowledge in between because you don't want to not use it. You're not using it, then you're not giving your character a bit of potential. Let me see real quick. See, we got 9 of these things. That could go toward the other selection of stuff I did not choose for her, which would have been very important for her to make more money. Just because I really wanted to test out what mulch and all that would do. It's okay. It's okay. Definitely should have went on the bountiful harvest side of things. But it's all good, you know? You live and you learn, right? As you can see, she ain't got crap. All this is maxed out on Raimundo. All this is maxed out. Only thing I don't have is this stuff. That's kind of like the last thing you want to fill in for your character. It's not quite as important. Let me use these on Raimundo real quick. Oh, see, y'all can't even see the glow. I got 16 more seeds on Raimundo, so goodness gracious. Some decent recycling there. Oh, shoot, people gonna bounce out now because I stopped. They probably think I'm done. Who's getting good roll-arounds here? But Raimundo's on the other hand. Matter of fact, let me connect her so y'all can see what she's doing here. I didn't really think about that until now. Probably would have been a good idea. It's gonna be tiny, so you won't like see it, but it'll be there. There we go. We may as well put this here because it's not like we need to see their health and stuff. Scroll that out there. Perfect. I almost just tried to trade with myself, and that is an extra 16 seeds. And let's see where we can put that knowledge at. Let's see here. So what I did was, you want to fill what you want to do. Boom, bam. Okay. Go over to Bountiful, boom. And then bam. Fungus, you want fungus because this is the majority of herbs you're going to find. Then you want to go Blossom because that's the second majority of what you'll find. Then you want to go with the last three. Okay. That's how you're supposed to do it. My full self went with the other joints just to see what would happen. It was dumb. I know, it was dumb. But I wanted to see. I wanted to see if it was actually not worth it that much or not. Alright, back to it. I wanted to see. I figured it out. It's not that good, if I'm being honest. It ain't that good, if I'm being wholeheartedly honest. Get me off this dang mount. I'm on the wrong tab. So boom, now y'all can see the both of them at work. Well, the macro, that's that macro I'm using. That look like a horseshoe. Macro's amazing. It'll boot your character off the mount at ease. You don't have to hit that little red button. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a mine over here. Let's get that real quick. I mean, you just pull up on over. Though, if we still had the capability of multi-boxing, I wouldn't have to switch tabs. I would just, you know, would already be ready to go. But people complained about the wrong dang thing, man. It wasn't multi-boxing. That was the problem. It was the botting that was the problem, man. I could have them fighting together too, which would speed things up a bit. No more. Oh, just spawned in. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even have to switch. And I could have them fight. They'd be properly fighting together and crap. Instead of just, you little piece of garbage. Fuck off me, man. That ability is so amazing. Oh, whoops. When did I switch tabs? Did I do that by accident, not realize? Must have did it by accident and didn't realize it. That bird always sounds so damn crazy. I wish this man ain't got no problems. This man's mount, though, is just too large. I can't see past that big old fucking Neither Drake, that big old beautiful Neither Drake. Why it's still some of my favorite mounts. I wasn't willing to farm it back then as a kid, but you know, as time moves on and a lot less people are farming it, it goes from taking like 16 years to get the dang thing to, you know, just a little bit to get the thing. So what are we looking at here? You feel what I'm saying? Back then, you were trying to farm that mount when it was brand new, boy oh boy, that would have been a process and a half with the amount of people who were farming it. I wasn't willing to do it as a kid, but then years passed, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have no fucking Neither Drakes or mana rays. What's wrong with me? It took me an hour to get the mana rays, and it took a week or less of lazy grinding to get the Nether Drakes. Lazy grinding. I ain't gonna lie, I was not efficient on it, and it still only took like a week. It's not like it took like, you know, 16 years or anything. It no joke took like... Get off me. No joke took like... Get the fuck off me, man. I love protection dog. Why you bring this stupid bug toward me? Oh my goodness. You brought that dang bug toward me, man. It took, yeah, I want to say about a week. The problem with the Nether Drake farm was it had actual, things you had to wait to continue with. Like certain items, once they got used up, they wouldn't, spawn in as much anymore. And you actually would have to wait. It wasn't like a, you know, thing that you can constantly farm like I could with the Nether Rays. The Nether Rays, I was able to farm that as much as I wanted. There was zero issues with the Nether Rays. Why these dang birds keep attacking me, man? You know, Blizzard be doing goofy crap on purpose. Why is there so many NPCs where people gotta get their herbs and stuff? Like, why would you do that? You know dang well on getting people's way. That's the reason they did it. Because they know it'll slow people down. There would be no other reason. You know what I'm saying? With all these dang bugs in this dang field, knowing dang well people got our herbalism and stuff. Oh man. Oh, dang, they got like 3 of them right here in the field. Right here in the field, boy. Fishing though, back to fishing. Back to the other professions. Fishing is something special when you're going for just the sharks. Like, even if you aren't going, like, solely for sharks, the sharks sell for so fucking much, it's ridiculous. Man, I caught 40 sharks, I'm sitting on 47,000, boy. Okay. And that wasn't even like a full shark haul. I was getting Govera's fishing skill up. Like I said, I want her to be my fisher. So I don't have to bounce between too many characters. Just the important joints. Herbalism and mining, fishing, skinning and leatherworking, and then what's it called? Last one. I think I said them all. What am I talking about? Herbalism, mining, fishing, and oh well, I mean there's tailoring and leatherworking and skinning if you count all those, of course. This dude on this dang robot, man, this robot too big, and he a gnome too. I still don't understand why gnomes have such large mounts. They should have the smallest mounts. Their mounts should be fucking minuscule. Their mounts should be the smallest. Taurens, I understand. Taurens are, you know, massive. Naturally, they're going to need a mount that matches their sheer size. But a gnome? Dude, too little to be having a mount that big. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a specialty herb back here somewhere. Always got to stop and grab the specialty herbs real quick. Oh. Fucking bat. Get away from me. Squeaking and I'm stuck in a tree. I'm stuck in a dang tree, dude. Goodness gracious. The grind is just going and going, baby. You get slight recyclements too. So herbalism and mining is always the perfect tool because you're always bound to find the two within the same area. Fishing can be special because depending on what is required, certain fish. Fishing can be the least profitable, but at the same time, the most profitable. Because fishing, a lot of the times, most fish will be useless, but then there's always that one fish that is extremely important and people are willing to spend top dollar for. Hence how you can grab 40 slum sharks and get 47,000 gold. As where, you know, I got multiple gold resources, herbs, mines, and they're only going to net me 27,000 gold, which is not a little, but it ain't the slum shark prices. Problem is, slum sharks are a little hard to find sometimes. But then again, at the same time, the higher your character's fishing, the better it becomes. So, you know, it really kind of depends. Rap is magical, man. It is something special. Okay? So that's why I wanted to do fishing. For those times you don't really feel like flying around for an hour or 2 or 3. Man, them slum sharks is decently lucrative. Hollow Fall and... what's it called? Hollow Fall and, what's the dang dark place with all the Nerubians and crap and the spider webs everywhere? Those 2 spots... LEGENDxCULT, those 2 spots will give you some serious slum shark activity. Okay? Those 2 right there, good money. Good fucking money on those spots. You want to get decent pay off some dang slum sharks in the spots. LEGENDxCULT will drop actual slum shark pools. Hollow Fall gives you blood in the water pools, which have a chance at slum sharks. LEGENDxCULT gives you slum sharks. Hollow Fall gives you a high chance at slum sharks. And that is the beauty of them both. The only downside is LEGENDxCULT is dark, dim. It'll probably make you start falling asleep soon, as where Hollow Fall is real gorgeous, real tropical looking. You know? I mean, I guess it depends though. Some people like the darker, spookier stuff than the lighter, brighter stuff. Me personally, I like the... how the fuck you die, son? I like the lighter, brighter stuff. I like the, you know, I like the tropical look. I don't know very many people who don't like the tropical look. It'd be kind of insane to me. You feel what I'm saying? But I guess it depends on the person. Some people really like snow. Me, I like snow to a certain extent. When it becomes too much, that's when I hate it. If it's at a normal amount, then I'm cool with it. When it gets too much. So the best things, you gotta have a Skinner. If you're gonna have a Skinner, to me personally, you pair it with either Herbalism, if you don't give a crap about leatherworking, or you pair it with, yeah, leatherworking. I accidentally said it wrong. I said if you don't give a crap about leatherworking, which I didn't mean to say because that kind of way-escaped my own sentence. So yeah, if you're not gonna pair it with with leatherworking, then Herbalism is a good side piece because depending on where you're herbing at, I mean depending on where you're doing mass skinning at, herbs will tend to pop up decently often, which makes them a decent pair. It ain't no Herbalism in mining, but it's pretty decent. That's if you can even find a good skinning spot. I'll be honest, the skinning spots for War Within stink. Okay? Where's all the dang joints at? Oh, come on, man. I gotta wait. Oh, I guess it'd be a good time to transfer some seeds over. I think I got some seeds on it. Man, get off me, dude. All these dang people around, I'm getting attacked. So yeah, it depends. It depends. It depends. Leatherworking is cool, but I don't give an absolute crap about crafting nothing. I just want to farm a bunch of herbs and then call it a day. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Craft a bunch of herbs, make a bunch of fucking what's names. That's it. Ain't trying to do no hard crafting. I don't give a crap about finding none of those resources. Is it gonna make you good gold? Oh, probably. If there's not a million other people selling it too, that's the problem. I fucking hate selling items because they don't fucking sell. Resources are the greatest things ever, okay? Resources are the greatest things to sell because they always sell. It's impossible for resources not to sell. I don't know, just in time, boy. You know what I mean? If you're somehow managing to get resources to not sell, you gotta be somehow managing to do something very wrong. Okay? Resources sell, baby. That's what resources do, they sell. Okay? It's impossible to not get resources to sell. Oh, I got some boots. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had a resource fail to sell. And if it does fail to sell within that first 12 hours, just put it right back up. It'll sell. It ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? People gon' purchase. And that is the thing I've learned to love about herbalism and mining. See, back in the day as a youngster, I ain't know. Okay? I ain't know. But now I know. Because I know, that's what I do. Mining, herbalism, skinning, herbalism, fishing. Lucrative. We're talking about cash flow, people. I got a lot of money sitting in my bank right now. Because I got the auctionator add-on, which I somehow completely forgot about. I can actually see how much money I have on the market now. So whenever we do a big money sale day, which I've done a couple times in the past, and y'all wouldn't actually be able to get an estimate of how much money I've made. Well, now you can, because I completely forgot about auctionator. I'm not gonna lie. Ow, freaking bird. Why does dang bird keep attacking me, man? Fucking bird. Oh my goodness, I forgot to get Raimundo off the dang mount. Whoa, hold on, there's a lot of good herbs and scrap around, mines and herbs around us. We gotta go grab those real quick. I need to put their bags in order. Their bags are all out of order. Oh wait, I don't have Raimundo's bags open. I'm messing up. I'm slacking out here, folks. I'm slacking. There we go. Gotta have both of them. No. If you got both, the more money you can eat. Uh-oh. Got a special herb over here. People getting paid right now. Okay, that's what we doing right now. There was one other. I probably missed out on it though. Oh well. We are at the farm anyways. 3 gold microblooms. The gold resources sell a crap ton. However, what I didn't think about was refining. Probably won't be the best idea to refine everything. Certain stuff you don't need to refine because certain things don't quite sell as much as you might think. I refined a crap ton of stuff and I kind of realized that I may have made a mistake in terms of gold. It'll be fine because I got so much of everything that it'll still be a crap ton overall. No matter what, more than likely the gold is going to be nice regardless. But I probably did lose a little bit of money refining every dang thing. Didn't think about that, just the simple fact that not everything's gonna sell a crap ton. Certain things sell more as copper than they do as gold. I kind of forgot about that. Certain things you don't get enough of to be trying to sell. Oh, nice, it's back and beautiful again. Certain stuff you don't get enough of to be trying to sell as gold. So the stuff I will be redoing is the stuff you get a crap ton of. That's gonna be your micro bloom and your bismuth. Those sell a ton. Okay, those always sell well. You can get so dang much of it. I had around 6,000 Verdant sitting in my bank and about 3,000 in micro bloom. So they stack very well. Okay. Oh, I missed it on both of them. These fools getting hit by spores and crap. Man, his dang dragon. Too big. So, certain things I will no longer be refining. Certain things I will happily keep refining. Really depends on what it is. Certain things sell real well, certain things not so much. Does Raimundo have more seeds on her? She got 3. Trade these real quick. As we go further and further, the recycling slows down. It was actually kind of a good thing we got a lot of people here doing their stuff too. We're losing a bit of recycling capability. I'm not using all that good stuff. That's going to be me shortly. That's going to be me shortly. I'm just flying around waiting for things, you know? Get lower and lower on these here rigs. I had 70 something of these, so I guess in a technical sense we did use over 100 seeds. We ain't even done yet. Okay, matter of fact, while we're waiting for seeds, let's go ahead and do a bit of a moving here. We got stuff all over the place. There's no order in these here bags. Order in the dang court, baby. Okay, so I always like to keep everything in order. If it ain't in order, then it ain't right. Okay? You gotta know what you got. You gotta know how much of everything you got. The order is very important. Oh, something just popped up. Something has just come up. Is this man herbalism, doing herbalism with the World Breaker? That was one of my favorite hammers for a long time. Still is one of my favorite hammers, actually. What am I talking about? Still is easily one of the best looking hammers in the game. To this day, I just spit everywhere. Goodness gracious. To this day, still one of the best looking hammers, dude. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, okay? Still easily one of the best looking. I think this has actually been teaching me too how to be more efficient with rolling with them both versus just one. Okay, that. See one right here. Actually, let's go with this one. Let's use this one. We just used this one, so we're gonna go ahead and pull up. This man getting attacked by a dang big backyard bouillon chicken. The fuck? Forgot about them goofy looking chickens. Not as goofy as looking as them dang standing up chickens in Twilight Highlands. Y'all remember them dang goofy looking chickens? Them things is stupid looking. You running around and crap, standing straight up. No chicken should have a dang structure or build like that. That's a mutated chicken right there. Let me tell you. That chicken ain't right. Oh, she just got a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff with that. I didn't even see what all of that was. Bunch of crystallized Verdant joints. I can't get off the mount because I'm hitting the wrong button. Hitting the wrong button. Been here for a minute now. This is some decent build-up loot right here for a bunch of dang seeds. Her Raimundo has much more due to her far more efficient capabilities. She's got much more efficient farming. Her mining and herbalism is far better than everyone else's. That's why I'm gonna stick with her, even though she's not on the server. It is actually a lot easier to just simply hop on another character who is on the server and trade the gold. Or what? Trade the items, not the gold. Gold ain't been made yet. Everything is just still chilling and sitting in my bank. Gold has not been made yet. That's for the video. We're saving that for the video. I ain't used nothing yet. That's gonna be for the big money sell day video. A way to teach people, you know, how to get these stacks. You feel what I'm saying? Don't use your real life cash to get your game time. Use your in-game cash to get your game time. Oh, these are just what I was talking about. Disturbed Earth. You hit those. I'm not going to do it now because I'm on 2 different characters, and if it gives me a big thing, I won't be able to fight back properly. But you do those, they give you a bunch of random knickknacks. Oftentimes, pretty good stuff. Herbs, different type of mines, blacksmithing items, jewel crafting items, all kinds of random stuff. That's why I call it treasure hunting. I'm going to use one of my characters, her name is Hadir. She was an old level 80 twink of mine back in Cataclysm. I still have her to this day. I don't really use her for much, but at the same time, I didn't really want to delete her. I was like, okay, what is something I can use her for? And then boom, I found out that there was fucking treasure hunting. I'm like, sick. She's gonna be a dang treasure hunter. It's perfect. She's a rogue. And her whole thing was, so I make like a lot of little guild type things on this game. And her guild is Boring Tundra Thieves. So it only makes sense that a Boring Tundra thief would have a bunch of fucking, you know, knickknacks and treasure hunting and stuff like that. It would only make the most sense for a thief to have a treasure hunting capability. I used to do that back in Legion all the time any dang way, so it'd only be doing back what I used to do on her. Y'all remember back in Legion when rogues had their whole fucking pickpocketing thing that they could do? Dude, they're just popping up left and dang right. I don't know which way to go. That crap right there, I made a lot of gold doing that. I made a lot of gold doing that pickpocketing stuff back in the day. A lot of gold, my good folks. It was decently lucrative. Decently lucrative. It wasn't gonna make you rich. You know, this was really before I found out the magic of mining and herbalism. But, you know, it was pretty decent. Whenever I needed a quick 5,000 gold, it was the way to do it. Okay, that was the... Oop. It disappeared anyways. It took too long to get there. It was a decent way to make money. That's for sure. I don't see crap. Oh. I'm blind, apparently. So... Oh, nice. She just got 2 more. So it was a decent way to make money, and it would make the most sense to make her the scavenger again. You could do all the scavenging too in the undermine. That's kind of cool. I messed around with that. That's not bad at all. I was a little skeptical about using a rogue at first, but then when I really started doing it more, there's not a whole lot of shoot. There's not a whole lot of dangers you got to really worry about when doing that. Got 4 more. Trade those. Oh, let's use up this knowledge real quick. There's not a whole lot of dangers. Most of the NPCs that get attacked, that you get attacked by, are basic NPCs, green level NPCs, regular health and stuff. And then there's one joint where there spawns like a bunch of fools on you. You kind of got to fight them off before they steal all your loot. The problem is, well, at least when your gear is low, it's not the best idea to be doing that on a low gear tank character. You can't kill crap, so you really lose a lot of fucking loot potential. It kind of sucks. It was pretty annoying the first time I did it. I'm like, okay, well, this is dang stupid because I couldn't kill nothing. My character's gear was too low. Couldn't come close to dying, of course, but also it was impossible to kill anything within the time frame that they needed to die. And that was on Govera. So, Paladin, typically the lowest DPS of all the tank classes. No gear, nothing was dying in time. I got the minimal amount of loot by the time that ended. I was pretty disappointed, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta be fucking kidding me. How the heck was I supposed to stop any of these dang fools? Not in no dang tank spec I wasn't supposed to. Alright, got her stuff used up. Ramundo. Boom, bam. And now, overload. The overloading process. And give her even more loot. Dang, where the spawns at? There we go. So, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna make sure we're gonna go ahead and do that on a character who's gonna be efficient enough. And your rogue will definitely be efficient enough. She's a subtlety rogue too, so this will give me some time to learn the subtlety rogue again for the first time in a long time. It's been a hot minute since I played subtlety. So, it's been a very long time. I haven't played subtlety since they changed it into a dagger spec, which is MOP is the last time I played subtlety. So, yeah, long time ago. Long time ago. OP. The last time I did anything as subtlety. It's gonna take some time to learn. I'll figure it out. Wait, hold on. There's a mine back here somewhere. Yeah, give me that real quick. My mouse ain't moving because I had it floating on accident. It was sitting up on top of my finger. I didn't realize it. I'm like, why the heck is my mouse not working? That joint was up on my dang finger. I didn't realize it. But one issue I always have when I'm doing PvP is trying not to rub my hand against the mouse pad, which causes it to be near impossible to, you know, fight somebody when your mouse is trying to roll up your finger. That's a dark chocolate elf. Makes it pretty hard to fucking fight people. Problem is, I spent so long not doing PvP or playing Warcraft. What the fuck? Playing Warcraft in that matter at that point in time. And when I got back to it, I was too used to being laxy-daisy when I rolled my mouse around. Normally, I would not have ever done that back in the day. I'd never have my hand all laxy-daisy. I keep it up nice high and lifted on the mouse so that it never rolls over. This is why back in the day, when people would be like, oh, when people would comment on some of my super old videos, and they'd be like, you're clicking your abilities. I never understood why people saw that as a problem, because I was extremely efficient with it. I still am. You were like, oh, that's a noob move. You'll be faster if you use keybinds. I'm like, well, it kind of depends, too, on how long that person's been playing. That person's been playing by clicking their ability, some of their abilities. I don't click all of my abilities. I only click, like, let's say we put it on a percentage. Okay? And the percentage is, I use keybinds for 90% of my abilities, and I click the other 10%. People will get at you and act like you click all of your abilities. So at that point, I started not giving a crap anymore. I'm like, people gonna complain. You can't please everybody. You will sit there and grab 50 kills and no deaths, and someone will still find something to complain about. That's like back in the day I was on Cataclysm Classic. And I was absolutely demolishing... No, that was Wrath Lynch King. I was absolutely demolishing people. I mean, 22 kills on my Subtlety Swords Rogue, 22 kills, 0 deaths, many solo fights. Most of those were solo fights. I still had people talking about, you're so bad you clicked stealth while going 22-0. Peoples. Okay? Not 5-0, not 10-0. No. 22-0. 80% of those being solo fights, where I actively go out of my way to fight anybody, everybody. Didn't matter. I was pulling up on anything and everything. Y'all know how I get down. We do not, you know what I mean? We don't pull up on just low levels. I pull up on low geared fools, high geared fools, middle geared fools. Doesn't matter. If I see you and you're alone, I'm pulling up on you. 22 kills, probably 18 of those were solo fights. And still, someone had the nerve to be like, "Oh, you're bad. You click your ability. You're clicking your stealth." You can't please them all, you know. you can't please them all. I was like, man, forget it. I'm just gonna fight. Whoever likes it, they'll like it. Whoever don't, they'll don't. They'll don't. Whoever doesn't, they won't. Forget about it. I think Raimundo just got... Yeah, she got 3. She got 4. I'm gonna keep using up these plain ones. So let me trade them, as a matter of fact. Trade! This is a never-ending process of cash right here, my boys and girls. Let's use these up real quick. Gotta use up the knowledge for this lady, because I chose all the wrong crap, so she ain't got nothing. Nothing correct anyway. Shoot, Raimundo can almost buy an ore bag. Oh, I can actually. A lot of money. Those dang ore bags they give you are pretty fucking good. First time I seen them, I'm like, they probably gonna give you some dang trash. Nope. They give you high quality resources. 30 of each ore, or whatever one you pick up, of course. So if you go for herbalism, they give you a ton of those, leathers, whatever. Highest qualities. Floating up in the air and crap. They give you the highest quality stuff, and I'm like, holy, these are pretty nice. So whenever you get 600 of those artisans, cuties, joints, whatever the fuck they call it, man, them bags is crazy, boy. High quality herbs, mines, leathers, like I said, whatever one you opt in for, because you could choose them. You could choose out of many, and a lot of them are pretty spectacular. I just be going for them once I hit 600, because I've already bought all the knowledge books. I don't think I bought them all for Govera yet. We'll get her there. But Raimundo has all of them. But the only knowledge she can gain now is whatever knowledge she gets off of plants like now. So she's pretty much donezo. I just gotta grind the way back up on her real quick. Oh shoot, going over here. That's it. She'll be up. With them both being 80s though, and I can both make them tanks, I probably could easily do these. You grab hers first. The Raimundo down. Dodge, bobbing, and weaving. Dodge, bobbing, and weaving. Oh, see, she's so dang fast. It's nice. All right, back down to the herbs. But yeah, people will get upset at dang near anything, so I'm like, man, forget about it. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. And the main thing that stops my quickness now is I keep letting my fingers rest too low. Due to all the... Plus, when I did finally come back, all that dang PvE content I was doing, you ain't really gotta be all that fast. You know, you just gotta make sure you're doing good DPS. Don't have to be fucking Lightning McQueen on the buttons. No. You ain't gotta be super duper. Gotta make sure that DPS is nice. It's funny too, cause the last raid video I did, somebody was like, LOL, hit something and fight something, man. I was running around. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just running around. It's funny because when I got back, my PvE was doing pretty good. Now that I've gotten back into PvP, my PvE is back to where it once was. Trash as fuck. Your boy is never a raider, okay? So my raiding capabilities are extremely lackluster. My raiding capability is pool again, okay? That's just how it is. I've never been big on raiding. Dang it. Blasting crap. Now that's gonna make things slow. I'll be trying to catch it fast enough. I can't. Let me put them directly behind each other. Like that. Maybe that'll help us out a bit. So they blast off in the same area. Yeah, there we go. Put them directly behind each other instead of off to the sides and crap. My raiding capabilities have gone back down to 0. I was running around that raid completely and utterly lost. I had no real idea of what the fuck was going on. Dang fat fucking bugs, man. You done used up the joint for a regular herb. Ooh, multiple wings. I don't know what those wings sell for, but like I said, herbs are herbs, and whether it's good or bad, doesn't matter. Oh, shoot. Bag out the way, because for a normal bag, it's not even up. There we go. Herbalism bag. Well, now that I'm back in the PvP, I've been smacking on fools again. Downside is, my PvE sucked. So anybody who was hoping for more PvE stuff, you know, I'm gonna have to do it for fun purposes, because I can't do it normally anymore. I'm back to the good old trash PvEer I've always been. Falling asleep in the middle of raids and crap. That's your boy. That's what I do. Like a good old Torment. He was trying to get me in a raid, but I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I actively fall asleep during raids. There's not a single moment where you won't catch me dozing off in the middle of a raid. The fuck? She good? Wasn't, I mean, I was about to say, that wasn't that high. It was pretty fucking high. Got tossed up pretty far. We're using our special joints now. We'll pick up whoever got what. What in the world is that noise? I place them right behind her like that, and boom, now they fly off at the same place. I don't have to fucking bug. I'm tired of these dang bugs. I know Blizzard put them in the field on purpose. Slow your roll. You're farming too fast, buddy. There's no reason for them to be walking around in the dang farm like this. I know farms be having parasite problems and whatnot. Come on, man. Come on, man. It ain't gotta be like that. Oh, special herb over here somewhere. Special herb. Get that real quick. And one of these days when I get Govera's fishing nice and high and maxed out, you will definitely be seeing some fishing farmings. Fishing farming is important, folks. It's good money. Want to know where to get the good glum shark? Slum. I say glum. The slum sharks. Okay. Comes down to that fishing, boy. Comes down to that fishing, my boy. My gal, whoever you may be. You know what I mean? It comes down to that. Oh wait. Ah shoot. I'll be going now. Wait, hold on. There's an orb over. I said orb. Ore over here somewhere. Hey, grab that real quick. Bam. Gotta get everything. Ain't leave nothing behind. All about that cash flow, you feel what I'm saying? After this, I'm probably gonna record fucking Skyrim all dang day. I'm gonna do a Skyrim playthrough, but man, my dang Skyrim on PC, the intro keep glitching out, so I was waiting for it to download. That was yesterday though, so I don't know if I could really say I'm waiting. Yesterday, but it was late. I'm not about to be doing that this late. This dang late at night, you know, So, kind of just waited out. Waited it out. The download took like 7 minutes, which is quite fast. I know some people are like, that's pretty fucking fast. Oh, no, that's real fast. It's real fast. It was just real late. I wasn't trying to do that, record a bunch of Skyrim that late at night. So, when it comes to those playthrough videos, you need as much time in the day as you can get. You know, it was like 1 in the morning. Although, I guess it didn't mean much considering I ended up staying up late as fuck any dang ways because I got glued to Cyberpunk. Out of nowhere. Like, don't get me wrong, Cyberpunk is one of the greatest games of all time, and for all the people who still hating on it, they clearly haven't played it and they've just been too busy listening to YouTubers who get paid to trash it. Cyberpunk is easily one of the greatest games of all fucking time. And that's exactly how I got stuck. Playing till about 4 in the fucking morning. Luckily, it's the weekend, so it's all good. Okay. I wouldn't have done that now, though. It's Sunday right now, so it's the latest time to go. But, yesterday, Cyberpunk caught me lacking late at night. I got glued. I looked up, it was 4:04. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Good missions. That's what happened. Great storylines. Intriguing characters. That's what happened. Hopefully y'all didn't just hear that just now. I'm gonna cut the recording and go back so you don't have to hear that nastiness I just burped. I'm pretty sure the dang mic picked it up. Another one. And everybody done disappeared. Everybody done disappeared. Where everybody at? Where y'all at? Just getting started. That's not true. We're all done here. We'll count it out. Well, actually, there's not much counting out to do. It kind of counts for you. Send this all to the guild bank, you know. See, see what we got going. Oh, Raimundo's bag is not open. Raimundo, away from me, you filthy fucking bug. Can't be too disappointed with these bugs, though. They be dropping a little bit of resources. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of resources is always better than no resources, that's what I say. Okay. You could have enough rations for one day, which is only a little bit. Or you could have none, you know? Me personally, I would rather have at least a little bit, because then within that time, you might find something you can eat. Toss it. Oh yeah, I need loot. Yeah. Let me get that. Dang, everybody dipped out. A lot of people flying around. Getting hit in the back of the head with spores and crap. Then we're gonna film a... Dang. Okay, I never seen that crit before. Oh, this is just gonna keep going because these are exactly what the fuck I'm doing. We're just putting ourselves in a spore minefield right now. Luckily, it doesn't actually do enough damage to kill. Can you imagine if it did, though? Like the dang easy mines. I've died to those easy mines at least 3 times now. Fucking easy mines. You try to do the specialty ones and get fucking destroyed. You ain't realize that you kind of gotta be fast to do it. But you know what happened? The reason why I died to it the first time was because it lied to me, okay? It lied to your boy. The first time I did one of those Easy Minds specialty, it blew up and I took 0 damage. The second time, it instant killed me. So I got lied to. Blizzard played me, okay? Blizzard played me, alright? I survived the first impact. The second impact was like, not this time, and I died. And another time I died because I thought that I could hurry up and loot the mine while somebody else was doing it. I'm like, oh, let me just grab it real quick. I should be fast enough. I wasn't. Because the dang, number one, the bird wouldn't frickin' land when I needed it to. So when I did finally start looting it, the dang thing blew up and I died. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I was mad as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed. Cause that crap got me killed because the fucking bird wouldn't land when I needed it to. So I got murdered. Got fucking murdered. Wait, what? How did I not get that? Did something hit me? I must have got hit. I know dang well I hit that. Well, yeah, those are the 3 times I died to Easy Mines. 2 times thinking that I could complete it in time, and then 1 time because I got played into believing that it didn't do damage to you, and then the second time it did indeed do damage. It hurt because it instant killed my character. She died fast as fuck. Actually, I can't even say she died fast. She just died. There was no speed in which she died. She just did. You know? There was no speed in which it happened. It just did. Okay? There was no time. Nothing. It just happened. And I think that is it. Oh yeah, that's it. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch and swap all these stuffs around, and I think, yeah, that's it. That's all of them. Alright, let's do a quick comparison in terms of loot here. Okay? Just to see how much different Raimundo is gathering stuff from Govera here. So we got for micro blooms, Raimundo definitely has more silver, slightly more gold, and even slightly more copper. She's got more viridescent spores, slightly less leyline residue, a whole lot more Null Lotus. Oops, these are backwards. She has less of crystalline powder. For lure drops, she has more copper, more silver, but slightly less gold, which is kind of surprising. Less crystalline, 1 more on the riving sample. In terms of orbanids, she has more copper, less silver, less gold. That's also a little surprising. For the Blessing Blossom, less copper, more silver, about as much gold, only 1 down. For your Arathor Spear, she has way less copper, way more silver, and way more gold. In terms of our Bimo, okay, she has less copper, no silver. Govera has silver, but she got gold. Govera has no gold. And for Icarite, she got more copper, more silver, and some gold. So boom. Raimundo is definitely doing quite a bit more with her skills, but now we combine the 2 because they're both in the same guild. Well, even if they weren't, you know, it's my money, my characters, you know what I'm saying? And with both of their powers combined with just a couple hundred seeds, we got a whole lot of money sitting in these dang bags, boy. So from about 100 something seeds, this is all that we have gotten. Pretty freaking decent amount because they're both decent. Well, Raimundo's very efficient because she has all the important stuff filled out, and Govera's close. Not close enough though. She could have got about as much as Raimundo, so gotta finish leveling her abilities up. So she could have had about as much, and we would have had double instead of near double, you know? So boom, not a bad haul. Now let's go ahead and put this stuff away. So, herbs and ore. So last time y'all saw, when I was doing the guild bank cleaning video, I had thousands of certain items. As you can see, I have a bit less now. So where I messed up was certain stuff doesn't sell quite as much. So some things I will be transferring, some things I won't be. I was doing a lot of testing, moving bit more, made a significant more gold than if I would have sold those 3,000 in copper with just this 655. Huge difference by about 20,000 gold. But some of these, little to no difference. Some of them I'm pretty sure I lost some money on. I didn't count all of them, but I'm pretty sure I lost a little bit of money on some of this stuff. Unfortunate, but I'll easily make it back because I still have 60 million more characters to level. I'm going to be leveling all of them through herbalism and mining. Not even going to lie to you. Making some really good, solid money, so... I mean, obviously I kind of knew that would already. I was like, you know what, let me really put down on that jump. Let me really, like, level every freaking character doing it, you know? This is some of the fish I caught. Caught a lot of fish. I'm definitely going to be doing another fishing video soon. But look here, folks, that is pretty much it. That is what I wanted to do. I had 80 million seeds between the two of these characters. With their powers combined, we just made a lot of money. So, with that being said, my good peoples, okay, we are now done with the... Ooh, I hit the Black Desert button to hide the what's-names. We are now done making that cash. If you want to see some more types of videos like this, let me know, and I will definitely be making them happen, because the grind don't stop here, baby. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, share with your people, join Legendary Clan Sports Channel, become legendary. I upload all things Warcraft. I'm out. Oh yeah, check out all the links in the description. I'm about to record some Skyrim, so make sure you check out the gaming channel. I'm out.